Jamie, how do you react to that one? Is it delight at the performance or is it frustration at the result?
Probably a bit of both, to be honest with you. I think it was a wee bit frustrating, obviously, where we didn't get in from the game. Kelty scored after 7 minutes, I think, and it was disappointing to find ourselves because we started so well in the game. First 5 minutes we were on top of them, and Nathan Austin does what he does. He's an excellent header, but how can we stop that? Can we maybe prevent the cross coming in and a wee bit tighter in the box? But listen, it's a frustrating one, considering obviously we came away with another defeat. But same again, listen, I thought that every boy in the dressing room was excellent for the start to the finish. Same again, Kelty are a good team with lots of kind of Premiership experience in their armour. But listen, I thought we could possibly find ourselves unlucky not to get in from the game today.
Kind of felt watching on as if from about 46 minutes onwards they were straight into game management. We certainly had them worried fairly early in the second half.
Yeah, I think that's the nature of the beast. When you're up 1-0, it's do you keep going or do you kind of retreat and sit behind the ball? And I'm not saying Kelty sat behind the ball in the second half because they had a couple of chances as well. But on the whole, I thought we certainly dominated the second half and maybe kind of 25 minutes, 30 minutes the first half as well. So I thought we were kind of unfortunate to, as I say, to find ourselves 1-0 down. But that's obviously when you're playing against good players, they take their chances. We had a couple of chances as well, and we've just kind of huffed and puffed around about the edge of the box and in front of the goalkeeper, and it's just same again. It's just no kind of falling for us. But listen, we've just got to keep working away, and we'll be totally fine.
And I'm thinking of the frustration angle of it again, that it felt like a cheap goal we conceded, and actually after that we handled Nathan and Joe Carroll fairly well. It felt like we let a cheap one in, and it was always a struggle after that as a result.
Yeah, definitely. That comes back to when you're playing against good players. You just try and not give them chances. And Nathan obviously ended up with one chance ahead on the box, and then after that it was very, very quiet. He keeps making runs, very good runs in behind. You find yourself offside, but that's the kind of level you're playing against when you come to help Kelty Hearts, where he's constantly on the shoulder of defenders. Because I think the first half maybe found himself maybe about 5 or 6 times. But as I say, he kept getting himself in. But it's, as I say, it's frustrating for ourselves. But performance-wise, I thought it was very good for every player. Obviously, we changed it, put Hamill, Big Tommy up top to try and.
How much better was it today? The fact you had a few more things in your armoury to bring on in the second half.
100%. I think it does help when you can look down at your bench and you've got 6 or 7 players that are capable of coming on, maybe even 8. Obviously, still got a couple of injuries with Shifty, Dean, Curtis. So we've still got a few players to come back, but listen, I say all the time, if injuries happen throughout the season, suspensions happen, it's just how you deal with them. But today I thought I found ourselves unlucky to kind of be 1-0.
I mean, let's face it, they're a team that hadn't lost a league game, still haven't lost a league game yet this season. We had 1 or 2 folk walking past at the end saying Stranraer were the best team they'd seen here this season. That must give you heart as well.
Yeah, of course it does, but it's always the thing, we've come away here with without 3 points, so that is frustrating. But listen, it's pleasing to hear these things because we are trying to do the right things, and listen, it'll turn for us definitely, because we will on the chances we've created there against Kelty, and as you say, they've been undefeated in the league, and people saying that they've been the best team they've come up against. But it's nice to hear that. But I wish obviously they've kind of come away with a point or maybe 3 today.
And you got the Stair Park win against Steny last Saturday. Time to push on now against Albion Rovers next week at Stair Park.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's the nature of the beast. You just got to keep fighting away, and every game you get into, Kelty, Albion Rovers, Cowdenbeath, all these games are tough. It's not a given you get into these games and thinking we're going to get 3 points, because Albion Rovers will be looking to come down and pick up 3 points, and same as us, we'll be looking to get 3 points at home again. And if we can put a performance in like today in the last few weeks, I think we should be in good fettle.
Just a final one, the guys who are still injured, are they pretty much long term now, or is there any more movement? Obviously we saw the likes of Tommy coming back on today and Hamill, and that was good to see, but you've still got 2 or 3 out.
Yeah, I think with Tommy coming back, it gives you a different option. Hamill obviously been injured as well, But I think obviously we've got Curtis, Shifty and Weedino, so they three are probably longer term injuries. So as long as we can get them back and hopefully keep them back, then that's obviously Jamie's job well done, do you know what I mean? But no, listen, full credit to Jamie, she got Tommy back and a few of the other boys back as well, which is obviously pleasing to see, and it gives you lots of options on the bench, which is another thing that we've not had in recent weeks.
Jamie, thanks very much.
No worries, thanks very much, cheers.